Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the makeup that I have with me here in college. We're talking about like everyday makeup, foundations, lipsticks, all of that stuff. I thought it would be an interesting video for you guys to see. I do have to say that like this is most of my makeup collection. Like we're talking about this is, I want to say like 80% of my makeup, and that other 20% is at home back in Arizona. And then every time I go back home, I tend to switch things out just so I am using things up. I have been decluttering a lot lately just because I don't like the fact that I'm going months at a time without using products. So the point is to slowly like dwindle down on things, so like eventually this does become like most of my makeup that is always with me, and you know, makeup isn't being unused for prolonged periods of time. So that's why I'm kind of on a decluttering kick slash, again, the typical like use up the things that you buy. But yeah, this is it. This is all I have here, and if I need anything, well, sucks, not gonna buy anything. Although I have everything that I could possibly need, especially because I'm not like intricate with my looks. I'm literally just like slaps on a neutral peach face or a neutral like pink face, not a bunch of like variety going on. So you might be able to see that within my makeup collection, but I'm really happy with the size and like the things that I have. I just, again, wish I didn't have that 20% that's just sitting at home not being used. But without further ado, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and jump into my makeup collection that I have here at college with me. So I put a towel down. Maybe I should put another one down just because I know something exploded and this is a great opportunity to clean it. So let's start with the top pouch right here. Oh, well, I guess I'll start with the bottom pouch actually, since it's already open. So we have my Chanel Tan de Soleil bronzer. Love her. Currently panning her. Anything with the green sticker is in my 2020 year-long project pan. Also have my Stila palette, which, oh, there goes one of my lash curlers. My Stila palette that I'm also panning in the year 2020. So little sneak peek of the progress on that. The other eyeshadows I have are actually in this palette that doesn't fit in here, but this is like my own curated palette that I always kind of switch out. But I think this is pretty much going to stay like this just because I don't have that many like single shadows, and I like all the colors and all the options. I actually like was able to downsize all of like the things that could fit into here instead of having like multiple eyeshadows. So I have most of them with me. The only thing I don't have is like a couple palettes, like I said. But yeah, these are the other eyeshadows that I have in conjunction to that Stila palette. Also have my Hourglass Trio, also panning that this year, and you can see my tripod and my body. But Hourglass Trio. Have my It Cosmetics CC cream, my Lancome Tine and Dull, which I am panning this year and currently working on. Also have the Stay Naked foundation by Urban Decay. Really like that, and this is kind of like when I don't want to wear the combination of these two, because I do wear these two together, so I technically only have like 2 foundations, even though it's technically 3 bottles. Have my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I love using it in the winter time because it's just so light, and it doesn't pick up any dry patches, which I can get in the winter because it's drier, obviously. My Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer just looks like this. Hopefully I can finish this up this year and get it out of my collection because it's a little bit old. Have my Makeup Forever matte, super matte actually, loose setting powder. This comes really handy in the winter time. I mean, in the summertime when we do get oilier. Have some Demi Wispies or just regular Wispies. Some K-Beauty foundation samples. When I have like a lazier day, this is what I tend to reach for. I have another pair of eyelash curlers. I have 2 for some reason. Have the MAC, what is this? Sculpt and Shape powder. That's just a highlighter and a sculpting powder. I love this. Brought this because I needed to use it because it's, you know, it's been sitting for a while, and this is more of a cooler contour powder, so I like that. I can wear it all year round because my milk chocolate Soleil, like, sometimes it doesn't pick up that much, especially as I get darker. Have another Hourglass powder. This is just this one. I love setting underneath my eyes with it. I was panning it last year in Ethereal Light. Love that. I have a couple blushes. This is MAC's Rosy Outlook. This is my favorite of my MAC blushes just because it's like a really like pastel-y pink, but not like a pastel. But I have another one that is Floor Power, which is just like a more of a muted tone pink, so it just depends on my mood. So I have those two pink blushes. Have the Tarte blush in Classic, which is just a nice peachy blush. Also love this, my favorite. Just the tone is perfect for me. Have another Hourglass item. Oh, hello. This is the blush in Diffused Heat. It has a lot more highlight, but it's a really like hot pink blush, so the marbling in this one actually works out really well. Use that when I want to look fresh-faced and healthy looking. I have my Becca highlighter in Pearl, I think, and this is the moussey one. I should be getting rid of this at the end of the year based on like how old it is, but I do want to use as much as I can. Have a travel size Hourglass mineral veil. This is just really perfect, so when I want my makeup to look nice, this is what I wear. But it is kind of pricey, and I do have quite a bit of powder, so that's why I have the little size. Maybe one day I'll buy the big size. I have some loose banana powder from Anastasia. This is what I used to set my eyeshadow like underneath my brow bone. Yeah, this is just what I use, and I am almost done with it. It's taken a long time, as you can see, because it used to be a lot, and it's all like loose, so yeah, but we're seeing the end. Have a travel size Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, a Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Haven't opened this yet. I actually ended up missing this after I had used it up, so I repurchased it because it's a nice full coverage concealer. These two concealers are almost used up. So I have my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I definitely like the Maybelline over the NARS. I just think that this one provides more coverage for some reason than this one, and I don't really use them underneath my eyes. Like, I can use this one, but this one I don't really because it's in medium, I believe. Or, no, it's in Custard Medium 1. So, this is what I'm currently using, and they're almost gone as well. Have the Too Faced Peach Perfect. Got this as a point perk. I didn't purchase this. It's just good to have a lot of powders, I guess. Haven't used it yet. My skin is a little too dry right now to use this. Love the packaging, but unfortunately won't be supporting Too Faced as often. I can't say like forever, but I definitely don't want to if I don't have to. Have my Laura Geller highlighter in Champagne Pink. This is what I use when I want a pinky highlight and I'm more pale. I have a pink one for when I'm, I guess, darker. Have my Anastasia brow dip thing in dark chocolate, but I'm using my brow powder because that's what I'm panning this year. I have two, as you can see, that's where the explosion of the brow powder happened. I have two Charlotte Tilbury's Eyes to Memorize. These are just cream shadows. I have Rose Gold, which I don't know if it's going to focus. Rose Gold and Marie Antoinette. Love Marie Antoinette. As you can see, like, it's starting to wear off, and this one's still perfect, but yeah. Also have my Tarte gel eyeliner in Rose Gold. Love that too, like in the summertime when I want that to be like the highlight of my look. Have my Urban Decay Space Cowboy like moon dust eyeshadow. It just adds a nice like glitter overlay when you want it. And last but not least, I have like the OG Stila Magnificent Metals in Kitten. I don't really use it that much. I have a theory that I tried to wear it like in Christmas time and it was kind of making my eyes itchy. And I have a theory it was this. I do plan on getting rid of it after the semester is over because I have a feeling it would come in handy for like dance and stuff. But after that, because of the age, I will be getting rid of it. Okay, so this is the other portion. This is where I normally keep like my brushes. So yeah, less exciting things on this one. So, oh my gosh, is this gonna stay down? I don't know. What can I put to make it stay down? Let's just put the palette. There we go. So I have a sample size of the Monsieur Big by Lancome. This one should actually go into my empty soon because I've been using it for a while and it's like drying out. Ooh, excuse me, drying out. Have a sample size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I remember this flaking a lot on my eyes and like getting into my eyes and I didn't like it, but again, I got it in a Point Perk. So yeah, we'll see how that works out this time around. I have my L'Oreal Voluminous, which actually this should definitely go in my empties because that's old. I have my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Love this. Just, it's drugstore, it's great. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it does take a little bit for it to come off, so that's great. Love it. I have not one, but two of the Duo Lash adhesive. I have a dark one and just a clear one. The dark one I believe is more recent than the clear one, but I have them just in case, whether I'm going out or for a dance performance where we need to wear lashes. I also have some Sephora makeup wipes where you can just take all the color off in here. That's more like for travel because I have a lot of those in my desk. Have my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, Photo Focus. It's almost out. But you know, I'm just trying to use that up. I also have the backup that I'll be using, which is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, which is just a baby size. So I have that in there. Have some of those like things for your eyelash curler, like the little pads. Have the CoverGirl Lash Flash, which is what I wear on the bottom and then put like another mascara on top because this is great for lengthening but not so much like thickening and volume, so also using that. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Matte Skin Perfecting Primer Cooling. I haven't tried this out because I don't have oily skin, but I'm assuming in the summertime this will come in handy, so yeah. Have that. Have an eyebrow razor. Have a brown pencil liner from Revlon, and I should also have a black one. Oh yeah, so brown and black. Have that. Oh, this is where my highlighter brush was. I thought I had lost this, but nope, it was in here, which I don't know why I never noticed that much, because I don't tend to go in this drawer that much. I don't know. I just usually grab my mascaras, but I don't go. Have some tweezers for on the go specifically. A nude liner, which I do grab occasionally, especially when I'm tired, just to brighten up that waterline. I have two eyebrow spoolies and as you can see, one's older than the other one because this one's gross. And this is like a little thing for like your lash to like easier placement while the glue is drying. And then I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in here, which I haven't reached for yet because again, I'm working on something else, but this one is like almost gone. It's just not gone because I don't use it. But that is everything in my travel case. So now we're going to do lipsticks. This is actually most of my lipsticks I own. I've decluttered so much that there's really only like 8 lipsticks that I have at home back in Arizona, which is amazing, but because before, like, you know, I wouldn't consider like in this bag most of my lipsticks were in it. So that's amazing. And I really like, this is going to take me ages to finish regardless. So first things first, I have all my Project Pan items. So I have MAC's Peach Blossom, which just looks like this. I have my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. I did just scour over a lot of these to put them back into this bag just so you could see the idea. Have my ColourPop lipstick in Lumiere. Yeah, I think we all know what it looks like. I don't know if I'm really going to be opening all of these because that would take a while. My MAC lip liner in Boldly Bare. Okay, and I think that's all of my Project Pan items in regards to lips. Yeah. So then, what else do I have in here? I have the Sugar Lip Balm in Bloom, which is just like a little baby size, like basically the size of my pinky. Because I bought a set when it was on clearance over the holidays. I have 1, 2. I don't see my third one, but here is 3. I don't know where my other one is actually. Must be in there somewhere, but I have my liquid lipsticks. These are quite old. I actually plan on decluttering them at the end of 2020. So I'm just giving myself this last year to use all of them up. Like some of the colors I love dearly, but we know problematic people, even though like Kat Von D is no longer part of her brand anymore, but you know, they're still old and I wouldn't repurchase them. My 2 other lip liners, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and then a Rimmel one for when I wear my red lipstick that's red. Have another one of the Sugar, the Sugar Lip Balms by Fresh. This one is in Petal. I think this is like the last one that I have, but this is the Urban Decay Lipstick in Streak, which is just like a nice peach. I don't think it's really gonna focus, so I'm not gonna like go through them all. But that's my last one. That one's also kind of old because like God knows how long it's been for that packaging. I brought all of my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks because they're pricey and they're expensive, even though like the packaging is already like scratching off them and making them look like not expensive. But I remember my mom and my grandma like having lipsticks like that, so that's why they're kind of nostalgic and I really love the colors. I have my one NARS Audacious lipstick. This is in the color Vera. This is like my, actually no, one of my Charlotte Tilbury ones is also a berry, but that one's just different, you know. I have one Labiote, this is the K-Beauty brand, wine lip in tint. I also have another one, but this is from Pony Effect, and this one's just a nice peach. Just need to use those more. Here's my other Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in Mother, so that one's pink. That one's pretty as well. Have a mini Too Faced one in Sex on the Peach, which is just kind of like a brown, neutrally brown. I don't really have any neutrally browns, so I guess it's fine, and it's like a little, it's just a little size. I have more, so the rest of the set of the Sugar lip balms that I had gotten. So like I have one regular fresh lip balm, which I'm actually going to put on my desk to see for options for like nude or like clear lip balms. There's Spice, Honey, and Rose. I love the fresh Sugar lip balms, and I never tried the color ones, but I really like them because I always forget to like reapply like lipstick, so that's like a great like, but I always apply chapstick. Like I'm chapstick queen, but the fact that that has color is nice. And then I have 4 other MAC lipsticks. I have Ruby Woo, which is just like your classic red, which I also feel like I should get rid of at the end of this year because of how old it is. And I have a red liquid lipstick, but I actually left that one at home, and it's by Fenty because I wanted to focus on this one. I have Faux, which is just like one of their normal. This one's pretty too. This one's starting to get kind of old too. And then I have 2 of the Powder Kiss lipsticks, which I love. This one is Mullet Over, which is just a nice neutral peach. And then I have a Little Tamed, which is like my perfect pink, and yeah. But that is all the lip products I have with me, like that are colored. And yeah, this is like, I want to say 90% of my lip products, 90% of my lip products right here, which is crazy to think. I have decluttered a lot because of age, and I also haven't been buying because, I mean, it takes me forever to go through lipsticks. So yeah, that's all I have with me. So that's it. That's everything that I have. Again, 80% of my makeup is right here. I literally have 90% of my lip products with me. I don't have that much, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not having that much because I know I am a slow makeup user, so it tends to go bad faster if I keep like buying more because I don't use that much, because I don't do a heavy hand. I'm not applying makeup on others, just myself. So this is all that I need and I'm content with it. Like there are a couple of things that I want, which is rare, but I'm gonna be talking about like what kind of is piquing my interest in regards to makeup, which hasn't happened in a couple of years just because I haven't been buying makeup, but we'll leave that for a separate video. If you're new here, hi, I upload Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night or morning or afternoon whenever you're watching this. But I appreciate you so much for watching, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next one.